Hey guys, it is me, Jacqueline. For today's video, I have my February/March book haul and unboxing video for you guys. So pretty much over these past 2 months, I received some amazing books and I wanted to sort of get your guys' feedback on them. That's why I really love doing book hauls, because I love hearing if you guys have ever read any of these books, or if you would like me to do an individual book review on a specific book in this haul. Also, this is an unboxing video because I will be unboxing 3 different book subscription boxes. So I have a feeling this video is going to be very long, so let's just jump right on into it. The first book I have is Daughter of a Pirate King, and this is by Tricia Levenseller. I've actually already read and reviewed this book, so if you would like to see my review video for this one, I will leave that up in the cards as well as down below in the description box. This book came out late February and I loved it. If you don't know, I'm obsessed with books that are featuring pirates, and this was just so much fun to read. It's also the author's debut novel, so I would highly recommend to check it out. I believe this is the first book a part of a series. I just don't really know or remember how many books are going to be a part of that series, but nonetheless, I cannot wait to pick up the sequels to this book because this one was so fantastic. Next, I have Empress of a Thousand Skies, and this is by Rhoda Belleza. I believe that's how you pronounce the author's name. If I did say it wrong, I very much apologize. This is actually another debut novel, and this book came out in February. I received this book in my Fairy Loot February box, and I have actually been anticipating this book for a while now. This was on my most anticipated book releases for 2017 list. If you haven't heard of it, it is a space opera book in which we follow multiple different characters. One of our characters is actually a princess, and shit goes down in outer space. I'm very excited to read it. I haven't actually seen any reviews for this book, so if you guys have picked this up, please let me know what you thought of it down below in the comments section. Next, I have By Your Side, and this is by Kasie West. Surprisingly, I own 3 Kasie West books and I have not read anything by her, but in this book we follow 2 characters that are actually locked in a school. It is a YA contemporary book. I've heard nothing but the best things about Kasie West books, especially now that I own 3 of her books. I definitely want to pick one up soon. If you have read anything by her, please let me know what your personal favorite book of hers is. Next, I have 3 packages from 2 different publication companies. They actually sent these unsolicited, which, if we don't know what that means, pretty much a publication company, if they have your address, might decide to send you books if they deem that you will like them, and they won't really notify you of them. So I have no idea what are in these packages, but regardless, I'm really excited. I received 1 package from Huffington, so I'll open that one first. The book they sent my way was How to Make a Wish, and this is by Ashley Herring Blake. I haven't heard of this actual book, but I did read a book from this author last year which was called Suffer Love. And this book is actually a YA contemporary book and is coming out on May 2nd, 2017. In this book we follow our 2 main female protagonists, Eva and Grace, as they live on the Cape this summer. They come from 2 completely different lives, but they actually come together because they suffer from different sort of versions of losses. And I believe this is a LGBTQ plus book. I'm very excited to pick it up because even though I didn't love the other book I read from this author, I did like it. I have a feeling I might like this one a little bit more. Then I have the 2 packages from Clean Teen Publishing, which I really do love their publication company. I feel like they are lesser known. I've read a few books from them that I really have enjoyed. First book they sent my way I haven't heard of, and that is Bellamy and the Brute, and this is from Alicia Michaels. Every time I hear the name Bellamy, it just reminds me of Bellamy Blake from The 100. Anyway, on the back it says, a fresh twist on a classic story. Bellamy and the Brute proves true love really is blind. I'm getting some Beauty and the Beast vibes from this cover. Also, it reminds me of a Beauty and the Beast retelling cover. I forget what it is called. I think it's Cruel Beauty, yes. Does this not remind you of the Cruel Beauty cover with the staircase? But This book also came with an envelope, so let me see what is inside this bad boy. This is actually a letter from the author which gives some more detail on this book, and I did also look up when this book was being released. This book is currently out and it came out on March 13th, 2017. I was correct when I assumed this was a Beauty and the Beast retelling, but this is actually a YA romance novel with a horror element involved. And the author herself says, while still containing the timeless theme of beauty being only skin deep and love conquering all, Bellamy and the Brute brings new elements to the table. A diverse cast of characters, a haunted house, a murder mystery, and the southern charm of a Georgia small town setting. Who could ever learn to love a brute? Dive between the pages of Bellamy and the Brute to find out. Yet again, I haven't heard of this book prior to receiving it, but regardless, I am really excited to pick it up. The other book they sent my way is actually a sequel to a book I've already read from them, and the book is The Piper's Price, and this is by Audrey Greathouse. This is the sequel to The Neverland Wars, which I did a whole review on my channel, so I'll leave that up in the cards as well as down below in the description box. But I'm really excited to pick this up because although I didn't love the first book, I was definitely interested in finding out more from it, and the fact they send the sequel my way lets me sort of continue on with the story. If you don't know, I love sort of Peter Pan retellings. I'm really excited to sort of get back into this world. I definitely want to reread the first book before I get on to this one though. The first book subscription box I have for you guys is the March Fairy Loot subscription box. So Fairy Loot is personally one of my favorite book subscription boxes. If you don't know, they are a UK book subscription service. They bring out YA book releases. This is actually an anniversary box, and that is why it is purple instead of black. And I was going to do a whole separate video just unboxing this particular box, but if you don't know, tomorrow the Netflix series 13 Reasons Why is coming out, and so I already know I'm going to be sort of invested in that, and I want to post not only a review for the Netflix series, but I also want to do a book review for the book because that is one of my all-time favorite books and I don't have a book review out for it. So I'm going to be posting 2 videos tomorrow, and I just found that if I tried to do this tomorrow as well, it would be a lot for me. So anyway, let's open it up because I cannot wait to open it up. If you do want to purchase a Fairy Loot box or boxes, I do have a code which I will leave down below in the description box. This is what the card looks like. This month's theme is myths and monsters. I'm going to put this down because it is a little bit heavy, but look how gorgeous it looks. Oh my god, I am so excited. The first thing I see, I cannot wait to like open up and see how they work, and that is the Unicorn Fairy Lights. This is from the brand Mustard. I will definitely be using these in my apartment next year because they are so adorable. There are unicorns and rainbows, like come on. Next I see this candle, and honestly you could never have enough candles. This is from the brand Geeky Clean. This is in the scent Nymph, and on it describes it as black cherry and lime. It's a soy wax candle. Let me give it a smell. It smells like soda. I just don't know what kind. I can definitely smell that black cherry, but yeah, I'm not a huge soda drinker, so I can't really pinpoint exactly what it does smell like, but if you like soda, this smells like it. Maybe like a Coca-Cola flavor? I have no idea. The next thing I see is really beautiful, and that is this Mermaid Pocket Mirror, which is a Fairy Loot exclusive. So I don't know if you can really see the design. I'll try to do an up-close and personal shot. Sometimes I forget to do so, but it has the design on one, which is a mermaid, and then on the other it does have a mirror, so I don't want to blind you. On the card it says, "No bag is complete without a mermaid pocket mirror. This stunning design was exclusively drawn by Book Otter, and it makes us wish we were mermaids too." Honestly, when I was younger and even now, all I wanted was to be a mermaid. No lies. So I love that mirror. Oh my god, these are honestly so cute. They are these magnetic bookmarks, and on the card it says, "Who doesn't love magnetic bookmarks? Bontismo designed the super cute dragon and phoenix magnetic bookmarks exclusively for you. They're the perfect reading companion for your mythical adventure." Next I see this scaly thing. I don't know what this is, but let me just open it up. I'm sorry for the crinkle. I know a lot of people don't like that sound. I personally hate it as well, but we will bear through this together. Open. Lord. Ooh, that's soft. What is this? Oh, it's a scarf. That's really nice, actually. So it's gray and it has these scales. On the card it says, for the first time ever we included a scarf. This is a silver dragon scale scarf made of soft yarn. I don't know how to pronounce that. It was exclusively made for this box by Give Art and is the perfect accessory. Note, no dragons were harmed in the making of this scarf. I feel like they are so cheeky in their cards, but this is really pretty. I actually love that. It is now time to see what book has come in this month's box, which I am so excited for. I always feel like Fairy Loot picks out such amazing books, but I was trying to think of one and honestly nothing came to mind. I also see some pieces of paper, so let me put them down. This is beautiful. This is Strange the Dreamer from Laini Taylor, and the blues and the blue pages, I'm obsessed. Oh, stuff just fell out. But I've never actually read anything from Laini Taylor. I've heard amazing things about her Daughter of Smoke and Bone series. On the back it says, it was impossible, of course, but when did that ever stop any dreamer from dreaming? That's just beautiful. I can't wait to read this. No idea what it is about, but regardless, I can't wait to pick it up. If you guys have read this book, please let me know what you thought of it in the comment section down below. I want to thank Fairy Loot for yet again sending me this box. I am so excited to be reading this book and also be using the goodies featured in this month's box. Yet again, if you are interested in Fairy Loot, I do have a code that will be listed down below. And then the other two boxes I have are from Bookly Box. So Bookly Box is another book subscription service. They have 6 different genres in which you can choose from. They are less expensive compared to other book subscription boxes. That's because you do get less items, but the thing that sort of sets it apart from other book subscription services is for every Bookly Box purchased, a book is actually donated to someone else less fortunate, and in every month's box they actually share where they did donate the books to for that month. I will probably be opening the March box first, so let's get right on into it. If you are interested in Bookly Box, I do have a coupon link which is down below. Like I did mention, they have a card which shares information regarding where they donated books to that month, and so for this month they donated books to the Democratic Republic of Congo. Also features information regarding the actual place where they donated books to, and all the books come in this bag, which is really cute. It has like a little mountain with a hot air balloon. If you're wondering, I always receive the young adult boxes, by the way. First, moving on to the items that are in the box, they always have tea and they have a bookmark. So the tea for this month was Wild Sweet Orange and Organic Peachy Green. And then the bookmark itself is from Bookly Box. On the one side it says, "Shh, I'm reading." And then on this side it has a quote. And it says, "Luckily, I always travel with a book in case I have to wait online for Santa or some such inconvenience." And that is from David Levithan, and it's very spring-like. Next thing I see is this, which is on one side a stylus, and it sort of bends and folds and stuff like that. And then on the other, it's a flashlight, so that's really convenient. And the final item is this thing, which I have no idea what this is, so we will figure this out together. It's very velvety. I'm just gonna open it up. What is this? Oh, it's one of those headrest thingies that people wear on like a plane. I've never actually used one, but now that I have one, I will definitely give this a try. So the book that was featured in this month's box was To Catch a Killer. I've never actually heard of this book, but this does seem like a YA thriller. And I read this one sentence that literally is so horrifying. So this is about a girl named Erin. And it says, as a toddler, Erin survived for 3 days alongside the corpse of her murdered mother. The case, which remains unsolved, fascinated a nation. Her father's identity unknown. Erin was taken in and raised by her mother's best friend. So that is interesting. I don't really know how we follow Erin throughout this story, but nonetheless, I've never heard of this. If you have read this, please let me know what you thought of it. Moving along to the February box, yet again, they show off a card in which they tell you where they donated the books to for that month. So in the month of February, they donated to Somalia, and then this is the bag in which it comes in, you know, the goodies and the book. It says, here's my new favorite book, at least until my next Bookly box. I think that bag is just so cute. So this is sort of jam-packed. First thing I see is this wooden pen, which is so interesting. It has like no information regarding it, which always makes me laugh that Bookly Box just sort of throws this stuff together without sort of telling you why. But yeah, we have a wooden pen. Yet again, it came with 2 different things of tea. So this is chai vanilla caramel, and this is the chai organic flavor. The bookmark last month was this. Yet again, on one side it says, "Shh, I'm reading," and on the other it has a quote. This says, "Let's be reasonable and add an 8th day that is devoted exclusively to reading," and this is from Lena Dunham. The book that was featured in the February box is this beauty, which never have heard of this book or seen this book in my whole entire life. That's why I also really love Bookly Box, because they always bring different reads to my attention. This is called Cruelty. This is from Scott Bergstorm. And on the front it says, "I will find you." So this sort of seems like another sort of suspenseful thriller book. And it says, "When Gwendolyn Bloom's father vanishes, she sets off on a journey she never bargained for. Traveling under a new identity in a world of assassins, spies, and criminal masterminds, she uncovers a disturbing truth. To bring her father back alive, she must become every bit as cruel as the men holding him captive." That is so interesting. So I'm actually really excited to read this, not only because the cover is so different, but that just sounds really intense, almost like Taken but a reverse situation. Yet again, if you have read this book, let me know what you did think of it down below in the comment section. So that is all I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below what you thought of any of the books I mentioned in today's video, because a lot of them I haven't ever heard of before. So I'd love to know your guys' opinions. Also, please subscribe to see more videos from me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!